So if you ever had chicken parm and you're like, man, this chicken is just like too soggy, really wish I could get crispier chicken, well today we're going to solve that problem. But we're also not going to be making traditional chicken parm. Alright, so Katsu Chicken, the Japanese style of frying chicken. It comes out super crispy. It's like you pound it out. It's good. I had the whole idea of this video in my head, and as soon as I turned the camera on, So we're also going to be doing a gochujang tomato sauce to go over the top of it. So let's get into this, shall we? Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, before we can get to the chicken part, we're going to have to do the noodles, which is going to require a little bit of vegetable prep. Alright, so first things first, we're going to need to chop our vegetables. Now, before we get to chopping anything, we are going to want to make sure these things are rinsed. Why do we want to rinse our vegetables? Well, because they're fresh vegetables, so rinse them. Okay, cool. Let's rinse these vegetables. Once your vegetables are rinsed, you're going to chop your jalapeno, your serrano, and your celery and red bell pepper into about 1/4 inch thick strips. You just want these to be around the same size so that they cook at the same rate. So yeah, once you've gotten those all cut, you're going to place them into a bowl, and in that bowl you're going to add about a 1/2 cup of matchstick carrots. Now if you want to do this yourself you can, but I didn't. So yeah, once you've gotten that done, set that aside or put it in the fridge, and we'll get to our sauce. Now for our sauce, we're going to start with 2 cups of crushed tomatoes and 1/3 cup of gochujang, depending on how spicy you want it. Alright, so this is gochujang. The one that I got is in this little tube like this, but if you know you're going to be making more, just want to let you guys know that they do come in a tub that's about the same shape and size of this one. This isn't gochujang. These are Cascade action packs. My leg! My bad. Alright, to our sauce, we're going to add 1/2 cup of water, and we're going to grate in 2 cloves of garlic. Now you want to grate this because if you grate it, it's going to break it down more and let it reduce with the sauce. For our chicken, we're going to slice in half a chicken breast, depending on how thick you want it. I want mine's relatively thin, so we're going to cut them in half, get them in a plastic bag, and bang them until your neighbors downstairs get mad and come up to tell you that you're making too much noise, or until it is about the same thickness all the way through. Alright, now it is time to set up our frying station. If you don't set up your frying station correctly, the results could be catastrophic. Alright, start with 1 cup of flour and season pretty well with salt. Okay, all jokes aside, we're going to start with 1/2 teaspoon of Chinese 5-spice and sage, 1 teaspoon of coriander and smoked paprika. Okay, 2 1/2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, and 1 tablespoon of oregano. For egg mixture, we're going to keep it simple. 3 eggs, 1 tablespoon of gochujang, and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Mix that together, and now it's time for the panko. Now this is important, alright? Make sure that you do this correctly. Open your panko and very carefully pour it into your pan. You want to do this slowly because this is super dangerous, guys. Look at that. Just so dangerous. No, I'm just kidding. Pour about 1 cup to 1.5 cups of panko breadcrumbs into a pan and kind of level it out, and then that's it. Alright, so to start your vegetables, add 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, dump your vegetables in, add 2 to 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, and 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, or ponzu sauce if you have it. Alright, so the trick to tossing is that it's all in the wrist. And by all in the wrist, I mean don't drop the food. That's actually it. Just flick with confidence. Add your stir-fry noodles, season with salt and pepper, give that a nice toss, and your noodles are done. So, to fry our chicken, we're going to start by first dumping into our seasoned flour mixture, making sure to get both sides coated. You don't want any like, okay. Yeah, you don't want any like, you know, uncovered spots. Then into our egg wash, and then into our panko. Now you're gonna wanna make sure you get good coverage on this because it's panko. This is what's gonna give us our crunchiness. After you've gotten that nice and coated, set that away from you into your frying oil and cook until golden brown and crisperino, because that's what we're going for. It should be done all the way through since you've gotten it nice and thin, so there you go. After that, all you have to do is set some sauce on top, cover with cheese, and then put into your broiler. Now my broiler was set to high, so you know, however you do it, just make sure you watch it well. Just make sure you watch it because it can and will burn. It is a broiler. Once you've gotten that, yeah, all you have to do is serve with some chives on top and your food is donezoed. Look at that. That wasn't sophisticated.
Alright, cool. And here we are with another taste testioso. Yeah, that was a really weird way to get the thumbnail, but I felt like it would be cool to kind of emphasize that cheese stretch. Alright. I did not expect it to be that good. It's not too spicy. Probably sweetness from the tomatoes. Like the chicken, it's nice and crunchy. The noodles, it just complements the chicken and stuff so well.
That's crispy right there, fam.
I'm slowly figuring out that I'm just never gonna make chicken the same way again. Like every time I make chicken a different way, I'm like, nope, this is it. I'm doing it like this forever. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos, share this with your friends, share it with your family, share it with everyone. And I'll see you guys next time.